Right, this is a special request from someone on my channel, right? They wanted me to write a video, right? Why phones need 4 cameras, right? Well, I was going to bed, but then I felt like writing this video, a special one, right? The reason why phones have got 4 cameras because there's more resolution on the camera, so you can see now why phones have got 4 cameras. They look good, right? They are good now. Right, they are good now. Right, they got 4 cameras on mobile phones. Right, the reason why that is camera resolution. Right, you can have a 64 megapixel shooter, 108 or a 48 megapixel shooter. Right, lovely, isn't it? Right, it works in the way that they should be. This is a special video explaining why there's 4 cameras on a mobile phone, and there's 2. Right, you can have 2 cameras on a mobile phone, 3 or 4. Right, now that depth sensor looks good, or the macro lens has got to go. That macro lens is rubbish, it's got to go. And the depth sensor, what's wrong with that? It looks good. Right, keep it going, shall we? Right, with these 4 camera phones. Right, I was wondering about that earlier on, about these. Right, and here's a good question. Right, can you send a text message from your mobile phone to a space station in space, to a spaceman in space? Would it be able to get through the atmosphere? I was wondering that the other day with a member of staff. Could the technology get from here, from your mobile phone text message up to space? Can it get up there in Earth? Can it get through the atmosphere? Could it go to a spaceman in space on a laptop or something? A message from your Facebook to an astronaut in space. Can it do that? I was wondering that. I often wondered that. Could you send a text message to a spaceman in space? Right? You can video chat them in space, but could you text message them in space? Could you actually do that? I was wondering that. If you could actually text message someone in space, like WhatsApp them in space. How they doing and all that carry on. Right? I was wondering that. If the technology would get through the atmosphere. If anybody's got a comment on that, let us know how that works out. How you can WhatsApp someone on your WhatsApp account to someone in space. To a spaceman in space. Right? Keep in contact that way. By social media apps. Could you actually do that? By WhatsApping someone in space? I wonder if you could do that. I often wondered that. That's a special video if you actually do that. Right? And then 4 camera phones, right? They got 4 cameras for a reason. Right? More resolution on the camera. So the 4 cameras work really good. Right? And the reason why they got more cameras, so the quality of pictures are outstanding. You can actually get low light shots is outstanding. Right? The way the 4 camera phones work, right? And the way they work is unreal, right? Because you get the 108 the main lens, or a 48 or a 64, and you get the time of flight lens, a macro lens, or a depth sensor, or a telephoto lens, or a wide angle lens, or an ultra wide angle lens, right? And who knows, we could have 5 cameras on a mobile phone, right? Where we get more resolution on the camera, right? You like the idea of texting someone in space, right? On your mobile phone or social media apps like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp and TikTok, or Periscope or Bebo, text people up in space while they're in the space station. Let's have a comment, see if you can actually do that. Do a text message from your mobile phone straight through the atmosphere, up in space, to the space station. So you can text someone right on space, or even on Mars. Even on Mars, by the way. Text someone up there on Mars. From your mobile phone. Would it be able to get up there? Would it work? Right, bye.